Constantino, pound for pound.
We're here with Rudy Garcia and Diego Pacheco that will be on the undercard of Rey Martinez versus Cordova. Diego, how you feeling? You're here in Mexico, in Guadalajara.
Yeah, it's my first time here in Guadalajara. I'm real happy that I'm here to fight, and under a great fighter like Cesar Martinez. I'm just excited to try to match that energy that he's bringing.
Yeah.
Match that energy when I get in the ring.
And Coach, what do you make? He's already inching his way closer to headlining. They brought him here from Mexico because obviously he has some fans out here. What do you make of it?
I think it's good for him. They've been taking him in the right path, and I think he's ready. As we're going, how he's developing, and he's ready for it. So I like it.
Okay, Diego, I had the pleasure of being in your last fight and went the distance. Obviously, you got a lot of experience under your belt.
Yeah.
How much more confidence did it give you that you went the full rounds and you didn't just knock the guy out?
It gave me a lot of confidence and taught me a lot about myself. Going all 8 rounds, never going 8 rounds in the pro fight before, so I feel like it helped me learn a lot. And just getting those rounds under my belt just give me that confidence, and I know that I could push for more, and just not just knock a guy out. I could go the distance as well.
For those who don't know, tell people your improved record since the last time you fought.
My record now is 11-0 with 8 knockouts. Looking to make it 12-0 this Saturday.
All right. And Coach, what do you make of his opponent?
The opponent now?
Yeah.
I think it's a good fight for him. It's it's another undefeated opponent with 7-0 too. So 4 knockouts. So I think it's gonna bring out what he. That's what we want to show what he really can do, because we haven't really seen it, or you guys haven't seen it.
What are some of those things that he can do but he hasn't shown?
Like
one thing you always say is the body work.
The body work.
Because in sparring or like in the gym, we work body work a lot, and in fights it just hasn't really showed, to be honest. So that's one thing that he always says that people haven't seen yet.
Is it because you want to knock the guy out, or because?
Honestly, yeah, it could be that too. You see that you hurt him to the head, and then you just fucking start headhunting. But yeah, like he says, it'll come with experience, and for every fight, it's getting a little better and better. So,
Diego, obviously you're a hot prospect, and I flew out here from Mexico because I think you're the future of boxing. How soon do you want to see yourself fight for a world title?
For a world title, I think maybe like in 2 years. I'll say like when I'm 22, because I just turned 20. So I think when I'm 22 would be a good age. I feel like at 22 I'll have my full grown man strength. So I'd be like at my peak, I could say. Yeah.
Coach, obviously you don't want to rush things. You want to take your time. What do you say about that?
Well, that's what I meant about him. Not seeing what he can really do. What we want him to do is to feel comfortable in the ring, just how he feels comfortable in sparring. If he could do what he does in sparring in the fights, I think he'll be ready. He'll be ready soon.
What percentage have we seen Diego Pacheco? Obviously, it hasn't been 100, but if you could name a percentage,
I would say about a 60 or 70%.
Oh shit, that's scary.
So it's a lot, because we can't really see. You guys haven't really seen it because he hasn't really gone to distance. And the last guy he fought, it was kind of just himself, like feeling comfortable. He never been 8 rounds, so I don't know if I remember you asked me or somebody asked me what did I think about his performance and how did I grade it.
Yeah.
I think I graded him an 8 at that time, because I know he could do better, but at the same time I know he learned a lot from that fight.
Yeah. What was the biggest takeaway from that fight, Diego?
I feel like just going the distance, and I think that fight is where I ate one of the biggest punches because honestly I haven't really been hit in the pros without a headgear, just because my defense and my range. But that fight I ate a few, so test my chin,
Right.
It was cool. I went all 8 rounds. He never hurt me or anything, so I won every round clearly. So
yeah. You're here in Mexico. You're in Guadalajara.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are going to be watching back home, obviously, because you have a great fan base.
Yeah.
But not only that, live, Canelo's going to be there. Eddie's going to be there. Eddie Hearn. How does that make you feel that the biggest fighter in boxing is going to be there to watch you fight.
Yeah, bro, that's big, man. You know, him putting me on the show, you know, here in Guadalajara on his first show, right?
Yes, first series.
His first show, man. That's big, bro. It's motivated me a lot when I heard I was gonna be on the show, and I heard that he was gonna be there and stuff. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah, Coach, how do you control those nerves? Because obviously, you know, they want to show out, they want to put on a show, they want to go for the knockout. So how do you control those emotions?
But it's we go back to the feeling comfortable, you know. Try to get him used to that, and I think him being as and so early in his career, he's been in all these big cards. I think that's helped him a lot. If you look at his first interview, even that helped him a lot. So he talks different, you know. He's able to put those nerves and you can't really see him. I know him very good, so I know when, you know, certain things what to say, what not to say. But it's part of you know, boxing. So he just has to. I think everybody gets nervous. It's just how you use it. You got to use it towards the fight and use it as motivation, and, you know, be grateful for him that he's a young guy and being in all these big cards, you know.
And Diego, you know, you're getting these wins under your belt, you're getting the experience, you know, and obviously very soon, maybe in a year, maybe two, maybe less, you're gonna be headlining. How does that gonna feel?
Yeah, it's big, bro. It's been, you know, that's one of my biggest dreams, to headline shows and you know, be main event in big cards and big fights. And yeah, like he was saying, I fought in I'd say the biggest cards of 2019, and last year I fought in Canelo's undercard too. So now coming here to Mexico, that's not as big of a show. I feel like it gives me that opportunity to show them that I could headline and stuff. You know, that now that I'm not, because when I'm like trying to put on the best performance, but I'm going against Canelo, against
and that's
like
a lot of pressure,
all
right?
these big ass,
it's a lot of weight.
Yeah, exactly. So now that here in Mexico, Cesar Martinez is a great fighter, but you know, Cesar Martinez.
You looking to steal the show?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I'm looking to steal the show, so yeah, I'm excited.
As long as he does what you know, the plan, what we've been working on, I think he'll do really good. I don't want him to try to go in there and knock him out in the first round. I want him to do his work, and if he does it, the knockout will come, you know.
Constantino Garcia here for Little Giant Boxing. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow me on social media at